Welcome to Animals at Work, where animals work. All over the planet, there are millions of animals that have jobs. This is the show that brings you the funniest, coolest, and most bizarre Animals at Work. Coming up. Who's a pretty boy then? Who's got such a lovely, tall, long neck and beautiful eyelashes and a lovely smile and has really got a nice neckline? Me, that's right. Don't turn your back on me, I'm just kidding. I was only having a bit of a giraffe laugh with you, get it? Not only am I handsome, I'm funny.
Normal service has been interrupted as we head over to breaking news.
Good evening, I'm Johnny Newsman, and this is Animal News. Tonight's top story. Human scientists discover super snake. Scientists in South America have discovered the fossilized remains of a snake they believe to have lived over 60 million years ago. They estimate that the snake was as long as a school bus. It would have weighed about 2,500 pounds and looked really, really scary. Take a look at our artist's impression. That was tonight's main story. Time to go over to our food correspondent, Gordon Hamsey, for his latest review of the food in his trough. How's the grub, Gordon? Wow, what an insight. Thanks, Gordon. That was Animal News. Thanks for watching and stay firm. It's not just today that animals have had jobs. In fact, history reveals that in the past, they've had even more amazing jobs than today. And here are those, history's heroes! Hello there! I am Professor John Bumbleman, the greatest living animal historian that hath ever lived, ever will live, or hath ever lived, ever! I am a genius. No. It's not just in modern times that animals have had all the best jobs. In fact, they have been hard at it for as far back as anyone can remember. Let's meet the animals who have made a career as extreme travelers. Our first extreme traveler with a high-flying career is Icarus II. He was the first pig to fly. Icarus II worked with John Theodore Cuthbert Moore Brabazon. That's a mouthful. On a fine autumn day in 1909, John Theodore took Icarus for a joyride over the Isle of Sheppey. And Icarus II flew into Porky Legend. You'd think Icarus could have had a first-class seat for such a lofty job. But no, this little pig flew in a wicker waste paper basket hanging from the wing strut. What a rubbish way to treat the first flying pig. Our next amazing traveler had an even worse place to sit. Yogi the black bear flew on supersonic planes, flying faster than the speed of sound. That's 343 meters in 1 second, 12 miles a minute, and over 745 miles an hour. Woo! But far from getting the best seat on the plane, Yogi's job was to check the ejector seat. But the animal who deserves the history's most extreme traveler accolade is... Stop that! I'm trying to read a story here. Yes, the most extreme traveler is Ham the chimpanzee. Ham the astro chimp went where no human had gone before, into space. On January 31st, 1961, Ham blasted off from Cape Canaveral. Almost immediately there was a hitch. The flight path was a degree higher than it should have been and rising fast. Because of the high flight angle, Ham had flown 157 miles above Earth, higher than the planned target of 115 miles. Luckily, Ham was safe in his spacesuit, and for over 6 minutes, he experienced weightlessness. Ham returned safely to Earth, and for all his hard work, he was rewarded with just an apple, half an orange, and a handshake. Realizing there was no money in the space travel business, Ham left NASA and went on to have a successful Hollywood career starring in the film Evel Knievel. And that concludes this week's History's Heroes! I just love working with animals. They're so wonderful. It's like being so close to nature. I'm right here. I'm feeling nature right next to me. It's fantastic.
And man, cut.
Somebody get me out of here. This giraffes have snotted all over me while they're eating. It's disgusting. It's like being in a trough in some bad restaurant. Caroline, get my car. I've had enough. I'm out of here.